Hello Indie Game fan, I have a nice mix of genres in this edition of games to look forward to, beginning with Souldead, a fast-paced dark fantasy first-person shooter that mixes magic and guns with a modern look, looking to have great action and will be for fans of the genre. Boti is a nice-looking 3D platformer where you play as a little robot set in a world within a computer where you need to explore, gather data fragments and upload them for rewards. It looks very good, dare I say, in an almost Ratchet & Clank kind of way, and since we don't get many games in this genre anymore, makes it of interest. This video is brought to you by Still Joking, a visual novel adventure game that is currently on Kickstarter, asking about and exploring the lives of our reflections in the mirror. Our main character was the reflection of an actress who finds herself untethered after her real-world counterpart is murdered, now having to explore the mirror world and perhaps solve the murder mystery. The art style is interesting and is a little more animated than your bog standard title, where now that I think about it, it does lean more on the classic adventure game side of things with fully drawn scenes, conversation options and puzzles as well. Interestingly, the team is comprised of, get this, a lawyer, a teacher, a translator, a chemist, an economist, a journalist, a musician, a college dropout and a game designer, so perhaps they can bring something new to the table. The Witch of Fern Island is a
farm simulation RPG,
being an open world title that looks pretty charming, adding a dash of magic to spice things up. You are of course playing as a young girl who wants to become a witch, moving to this mysterious island in order to do so, practicing and learning magic as you continue to grow crops and fish. Most interestingly, there is a chicken crossbreeding system, as well as witch familiars that you can get, including a raven and of course a black cat. We are able to explore the island on the flying broom as well. There's also a parallel spirit world to explore, so it looks to join the ranks of the cozy games for sure.
The nearby lands, Dawn, have fallen to an evil force. They call themselves the Dark Crimson, and they cast magic with language. Here, take my dictionary. Your goal is to explore new lands, acquire a language, wield magic, and save Dawn. Good luck.
One of you in the comments did ask me to look at Newcomer, a language learning RPG with a pixel art look which could be neat. Educational games are of course not a new concept, so I do wonder how effective this will be, but apparently the best way to learn a new language is to put it into context, which is exactly what this game does.
Prendo una birra.
It will have support for English, French, Spanish and Italian, where the language learning part does translate into turn-based combat. It seems pretty neat, but again, I don't know how good it will be, but if you're curious, do support it on Kickstarter.
A 130 years. This ship is our cradle, our home, and our grave. Nobody alive today will see the end of our mission. You can imagine how that makes some people feel. We all still try to do our part. My job is to keep the peace.
An awesome-looking detective adventure game is Between Horizons, coming to us from the developer of the similar but noir-themed Lacuna, telling a tale of sabotage on board humanity's first-generation ship sent to explore another star.
But a lot can go wrong in 130 years.
Manage your farm. Grow your own fruits and vegetables.
Add one more
Farm Simulation RPG.
to the list with MeetLight and the Secrets of the Universe, a very cozy looking 3D entry that seems to be more inspired by my time at Porsche, where you take over your uncle's forge, with blacksmithing being a more central aspect here.
Organize your storages. And build your dream home. Go deep into the earth to find valuable resources.
However, the growing of crops, taming of animals, mining, fishing and exploration is there as well, with another hint of the mystical with magic and alchemy as well.
And become the new blacksmith of Alaya Valley. Improve your skills to master this art and craft items of master quality.
It looks very charming and cozy, where many developers seem to be looking at 3D as the next frontier in the space, although I myself am still partial to the Stardew Valley style 2D pixel art, where most impressively, this comes to us from a team of 2 developers, so if you want to help make the indie dream come true, do support them on Kickstarter as well.
Customize your appearance according to your wishes. And make new friends by accomplishing quests. Camp anywhere, ready to go on an adventure. Solve mysterious puzzles. Find ancient knowledge to develop your spiritual abilities. And discover the hidden side of the world. Get help from energetic beings. Befriend pets, farm animals, and wild ones. But also unexpected creatures. Waiting for you.
An amazing looking anti-gravity racing game is Aero GPX, looking to carry on the legacy of F-Zero while still forging its own path. The cel-shaded look is awesome, with a number of great looking courses shown off in this trailer as well. Apparently, you're able to go up to 2,000 km per hour, or more than 1,200 miles per hour for you Americans out there, so let's see if this developer manages to convey that sense of speed. There are combat elements as well, where you can execute slam and spin attacks on your opponents, but do have to consider the health of your own vehicle, where the potential to pull off stunts is there as well. People do love the idea of this game, and it has already blasted past its target of $72,000 US, and with a couple of days left to go on Kickstarter, do check it out for stretch goals and rewards. Speaking of amazing looking games, the inspiration behind Flint Buckler Wakes the Sleepy Castle is pretty obvious in that it sure looks to be aping Paper Mario, but does have unique characters and what appears to be a wonderfully whimsical world. This has your exploration, platforming, and most importantly, the active turn-based combat as our hero storms the castle to defeat his arch-nemesis in the Evil Dragon. Within days of launching the campaign, it has already been fully funded, so here's wishing them all the best for development. Heroes of Might and Magic fans, this one's for you. The developer of the underrated Project Hospital has now turned their attention to Silence of the Siren, one that is basically sci-fi HOMM and looks amazing, giving me vibes of Songs of Conquest, and given the pedigree, I have high hopes for this. We can watch this video for the best games of the year so far.